Hi, my name is Gerhard and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Jeffrey Gitomer, and he is going to share with us how you can create your own rap sheet. Welcome, Jeffrey.
I want to talk about the rap sheet for just a second because I want people to be clear in their mind. Some people call it a one sheet. Some people call it a 30-second commercial, but whatever you call it, this is something about you that will entice the other person enough to want to connect with you. It has to be a value differentiator.
Give me an example.
If you sell cars, do I want to know how many horsepower the car has, or do I want to know what the safest way to drive my car is when my kids are in the back seat? I want something that I can perceive as valuable. Do I want to know what the scheduled maintenance program is, and do I want to buy the long-term warranty, or do I want to know where I can take a weekend drive and the top 7 or 8 or 10 places where I can go for a weekend and enjoy myself in my new car?
The A stands for attraction.
The only way that you can be attractive is if the message that you're offering is attractive to the other person, if they perceive a value in it. Does somebody want to know that I'm the greatest sales trainer in the world? Or does somebody want to know how to make the best presentation they ever could? Or what are the 3 questions that you need to ask a prospect when you're sitting in front of them? Or how do you begin a conversation with someone when you're at a networking event? That's what they really want to know. I've spoken to 50 or 60 different advertising radio stations, television stations. They walk in with this media kit. If you have a 30-second, here's what it is. If you have a 60-second, here's what it is. Do you think the average person knows what a 30-second commercial is? Why doesn't the salesperson make one up? Why aren't they working on a 30-second commercial, which, by the way, is 90 words? And why don't they just educate the person on the other end? Like, listen, it's a 90-word commercial. If you can do like 87 words and you read it, you're going to come within a second of 30 seconds every single time. Wow, I didn't know that. Now you know. And if you're a smart salesperson, you make the commercial up in advance, and you can cold call and say, I've got your 30-second commercial ready. What do you mean? I made up a 30-second commercial for the radio, and I wanted to give it to you today. Really? Yeah, I just need the person who's in charge of upping sales. And the guy will come out. But here's my media kit. The receptionist will say, is it 8.5 by 11? And they go, yeah, it is. Perfect. It'll fit right in the shredder.
So let's go to the P, which stands for profit.
Every CEO wants to know how they profit, not save money. So that's a mindset. Salesperson walks in and goes, I can save you a bunch of money. I don't want to save money. I want to earn a profit. So the word profit is something that you have to incorporate in everything that you do based on how the customer perceives value after they take ownership, once they use. What is the outcome? That's what they're looking for. What's the outcome? And it can be, this is easy to understand. Companies have these big sales meetings. I go to them all the time. And the first thing I ask the CEO when I'm on the phone with him to do a conference call, I say, what do you want the outcome of this event to be? He said, what do you mean? I said, well, you're spending $1 million on this thing. What do you want your guys to do on Monday morning that they're not doing now when they come back home? Oh. So I'm looking at it from the perspective of profit has to do with what happens after they take ownership, what happens as a result of the outcome of the outcome of their efforts. That's what I want to. How do they use it? How do they put it into practice? So you have to look at profit as this is for me. I want to know how I profit. Well, the customer wants to know how they profit. That's all they want to know. What happens now, and how easy can you make it for me, and how affordable can you make it for me? Not how cheap, how affordable.
Well, I think that wraps it up.
Okay.
Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.